Jaedong is not going to let him have any time to figure it out either as he begins to push in the front door with his Hydras. I don't know if they were scouted. Tank's now out. I don't know if Siege is upgraded. It looks like it's spinning in the machine shop right now. In the meantime, Jaedong is going to start going and pounding on the front door. He could kamikaze and take out that tank anyway if he wanted, I believe. And now he's forcing his way down the front door again. He's going to take out the supply depot at the very least, but there are a lot of metal units over there, so he's going to have to be a little careful. He can't just overcommit and lose all of his units. He's going to get a couple of free shots and take out a Goliath or two, but with that, he's going to have to back up. I think that the Siege Tech has been upgraded at this point, and I think he realizes that as well. If not, it's going to be in the next couple of seconds, and so he's best off saving those forces, and I think we're going to see Lurkers coming out very shortly as he continues to work his way up the tech tree. Only in tier 2 tech right now, but I would imagine that he's going to probably make a switch to Hive Tech in the next couple of minutes. So now we see 5 factories for Baby. Baby working on his macro, trying to get enough units to start pushing out. But Jaedong with the Muta, he's going to continue to keep the pressure on. And he's still got a small Hydraless force at the front door in order to continue to put the pressure on the outside, kind of contain Baby as best he can. But Baby does have a significant force of units here, a significant amount of metal. But those Lurkers are what are going to be the game changer right there. As soon as those Lurkers are out, that metal grouping is going to stop dead in its tracks. It's got a couple of scans, I'm sure, but all Jaedong's got to do is burrow on burrow, burrow on burrow, burrow on burrow a couple of times, and that'll slow down any advancing we can see. And here we see Jaedong just engaging and disengaging, trying to take out a couple of Goliaths before those tanks can siege up, and this is beautiful play at its best. Delay tactics in order to reinforce with these Lurkers. He's certainly doing a good job of keeping up with everything. Those Lurkers are going to start heading around the other way, I think. Try to pick them up on the back end, and they are going to do that. A little bit of a pincer, and this is going to be very bad for Baby. He's definitely going to lose both these tanks, and now he's only got Goliaths versus both Hydra and Muta, and that is not a good combination to be going up against. You can see that the Goliaths don't even know what to attack, so this is going to work out beautifully for Jaedong as he forces Baby all the way back to his base, almost taking out every single unit that Baby has, takes out the barracks. Oh, that's just going to add insult to injury. Now he's going to take out the free engineering bay and start working his way up the back door, open up another front of attack, making Baby having to focus on another area to try to defend. This is going to be very difficult for him to do, of course, as he's got no defense over there. Those temples going down to only a couple of Lurkers. If he can get a couple of tanks over there, he may be able to defend it, but he's going to have to put some turrets up. He's got to have some vision, and right now he doesn't have that. And those 3 Lurkers definitely going to take those temples down. It looks like they're about to go down, yet Baby still, in the face of adversity, is going to expand at his mineral only. While I can't understand why he would do that, considering all the temples are about to go down with a couple more attacks. One have gone down so far, but for whatever reason, the rest have not gone down quite yet. And now they are down. 4 Lurkers are going to force their way in. They're going to get some shots taken on them, but it doesn't matter because there is Scan going down, but really it's not going to matter. He's going to force his way up. Scan is going to wear off before all those Lurkers are killed, I would imagine. Yes, they do, and they have the high ground advantage on top of it all. They take out a free Goliath there, and really, Jaedong just doing what he needs to do here. Continuing to keep the pressure on, not letting Baby breathe, giving him no space to take a big, nice breath and say, all right, I can expand, I can move out. No, he doesn't have the option against Jaedong. Jaedong is forcing him to just hold his ground, try to defend up, and now Jaedong is switching to Hive Tech at this point, and putting down another Spire? Uh-oh, I think we may see upgraded Guardians play today. That'll be awesome. There's nothing more than, it's just not a common unit to see in ZVT play. And look at this, Jaedong continuing to harass with those Muta, doing a great job of taking out or slowing down mining even more from By.Baby as he begins to mine out his main base here. I mean, if you look at it, he doesn't have all that many mineral passes left. They're certainly being worn down, whereas Jaedong is in a great position with 4 bases of his own. Wow, and you can see Baby has to have 3 tanks at the entrance of his back door, the back door entrance, I don't know, whatever you want to call that, and a bunch of Goliaths, and he's got to defend that front door as well, and Jaedong has to pick of the litter. Does he go in the front? Does he go in the side? Does he go in the back? It's up to him. He's got +2 weapon upgrades on those Hydras already, and oh man, look at this. He's still got Lurkers there attacking that eBay. The eBay realizing they're still there, unable to actually land if they hope to stay there. So is he going to waste more scans? I don't know. It looks like he is not going to waste more scans quite yet. Muta coming in to try to take out those tanks though, And, oh, if they take out the eBay, though, that'll be just as well because now he can't see up there without scanning. And so Jaedong, again, putting himself in a good position here. Dropship, that's an expensive unit to be scouting with as that can be taken out very quickly. And Jaedong finally losing a couple of those lurkers. Defiler's then going down at this point. This is crazy. Where is the upgrade for Greater Spire? We got +1 Carapace upgrades actually on those Muta as well. So Jaedong is playing a serious upgrade game. Oh, Overlord going to scout that dropship heading out to wherever. He's going to be well prepared to take that out. He's got Scourge out. Oh, man, Jaedong, I swear, is playing a perfect Zerg versus Terran game right now. In part, I'd say it has to do with the build that Baby chose, but either way, he's just executing beautifully here. He's not letting Baby get any forward momentum as he continues to stop any attacks that can head his way. And really, that's just exactly what you want to do, man. If you want to learn how to be a good player, specifically a good Zerg player, watch Jaedong. I mean, look at this. Here's a first-person view of him, his crazy macro, crazy APM as he's just all over the place, constantly looking at the mini-map, waiting. He's got like 80% map control. Look at that. He's got the entire map under his control, and Baby is locked into his 3 bases, which is really just that one main location. One base in particular, 2 bases with gas, 1 with mineral only. Now Baby realizes he's got to push out here. If he doesn't push out, he's going to be in so much trouble, and it's going to be a slow go and move as he doesn't have a science vessel out yet. Those couple of lurkers are just going to slow things down, although I think that was the only lurker left for Jaedong. I haven't seen anything new. And now you can see By.Baby's first-person view as he macros up here. Also very fast APM, but certainly just not as quality APM as Jaedong's. You know what I mean? Jaedong has he's got the better experience, the better strategy, and really I just don't think that Baby has had that exposure, that level of exposure of playing against the top tier players in the OSL finals, the MSL finals. I mean that is where true skill starts to develop. You know, the real pressure. And I think that Baby, while he's a good player, he just doesn't have that exact level. You know what I mean? And now Jaedong is on 5 bases. That's right, count them, 5 bases. And he's just not going down here. He's continuing to push his game to the next level. His tech is up at Hive. He's maxed out on his tech tree. He's looking at all the turrets he's putting up. He knows that there's a good chance that we're going to see some Greater Spire action coming up, but we haven't seen any yet, surprisingly. So Jaedong, I don't know if he's just going for super upgrades or not. Defiler is now out. With the amount of Hydra, I don't know if we'll see Plague or Dark Swarm or what. But it looks like Dark Swarm is going to be the weapon of choice, actually. +2, +1 upgrades on those Muta, so he is just going for the upgrade game here. And Jaedong, wow, look at that beautiful use of Swarm, pushing his way up on those tanks, doing an incredible job. I think that Defiler ran all the way past those units into the base of Baby. I hope he's got enough energy to throw a Plague off. That would be quite hilarious, actually. Those Muta doing a great job. Look at them just taking out those tanks very quickly. Those upgrades wonderfully working out into Jaedong's favor. A Swarm going down at the last second. Man, I still think it would have been great to see a Plague there. And Jaedong just doing a fantastic job here. Spider Mine's taking out the rest of those Hydras in Swarm. Very smart play by Baby right there. That is clearly something that would work well in Swarm. Sorry, and he's got a lot of mines going down, a lot being 2, of course. And now Jaedong sees that Baby is trying to put up a new base at the 1 o'clock position. This is turning into a very exciting game. Neither player making too much ground at this point, although that's because Jaedong has all the other bases. So it'd be difficult for Jaedong to take much more ground than that other than winning the game. But Baby holding his own for sure, continuing to harass as best he can. Jaedong still pumping out those highly upgraded Muta, which is going to be very smart for him in order to ensure that he's got the, you know, it just gives him that mobility factor that's going to be very difficult to deal with, especially with those upgrades continuing to come. We got +1 upgrades on Baby's metal.